All right, well, happy Election Day, 2024 to begin with. But I have something to say about this day. Greetings, fellow citizens. Today on this Election Day, 2024, I stand before you to address some critical issues that affect us all. And this especially, goes for the Saul family, too. Of course, I respect all religion, and of course, I believe in the fundamental rights and freedoms of every individual. It is essential to recognize that this especially goes to you, my earthly father who's watching this video. Interfering with people's bank accounts is a crime. Throwing away people's possessions is a crime. Interfering with someone's ability and desire to see a doctor is a crime. And of course, taking your offspring and of course your spouses is a crime. Calling, friends, family, acquaintances of mine anti-Semitic or death coaches is a crime. And I'll say that in our diverse society, we must acknowledge that, like I said from before, disrupting atheist conventions is a crime. Disrupting prayer meetings and church services is a crime. And taking the American and Japanese people prisoner hostages, and like I said from before, taking your spouses and offspring to follow the Torah and to only be with Jews and Jews only is a crime. Because, hey, look what I have here. I hang out with Jews all the time, and they are nothing like you. At least some of them, anyway. You want to know their names? Get with me with a private message, and I'll unveil them to you. And, of course, I respect the Jewish community and things like that. And, of course, to and for those who are Jewish extremists or extremists of any false religion, the United States of America and Japan makes no promises. Be on watch. We, of course, stand united in protecting the rights and freedoms of all individuals regardless of their beliefs. Thank you all, and may we continue to uphold the values of justice and equality for all. And as for my earthly father, who is watching this video right now, I want you to know that you are just like the hijackers of TWA Flight Number 847. How? You should know by now by calling, my atheist friends, of course, anti-Semitic. What wrong have they done to you? As well as, of course, my other friends, family acquaintances, as well as my mother's friends, family acquaintances, who are claimed to be anti-Semitic or whatever. You're committing a crime. Not either of us. You're the one doing so. And, of course, the way you run life at home, and the reason why I'm not in my recording studio as usual, like you've seen in my main channel, in my early days is because of this. Your home is not the paradise that you envisioned. It is a hell. It is a hell that nobody deserves. And of course, instead, sometime real soon, you'll be greeted with fire and fury. I'm absolutely sure about that. You'll be greeted with fire and fury. And, of course, we'll fight you in Lebanon or elsewhere. And this especially goes for my earthly father watching this video too. Be on watch. And you know why I don't, of course, go to synagogue with you? It's because what you pray to is just an illusion. And of course, you make me go there just so I could, of course, follow an illusion. Which I can't even see. Now, of course, nobody has done any wrong against you. You're the one doing wrong. And I have proof of that. Oh, and by the way, whatever you want to say about me, I'll say this right now. Tell that to the same judge who, of course, sent you to jail on my 11th birthday. Which, of course, had to happen at this phase in of life. Otherwise, at this point, I'll go and tell you the same thing too. You're the one, of course, who's just like the hijackers of TWA Flight Number 847, or the hijackers of American Travelways Flight 282, seen in Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin's The Delta Force. And as I close the video, I'm being real with you, You did not bring Israel or another country into another country. Like the way you run the family now, you run it as if, of course, you're an IDF or Israeli Defense Force, whatever. I mean, I respect the IDF, but of course, you're running the place like an IDF compound or whatever. And this is not an IDF compound, so as of right now, for my earthly father, you have 48 hours to surrender your IDF whatever. And if you don't, I'm sure you'll know what you'll be greeted with. And one thing I know about you, since you're watching this video, you don't back off.